A few months ago, a friend texted me.
Bro, I'm tired of watching my money disappear every month.
He wasn't broke. He was just bleeding cash without realizing it. $8 coffees, random Amazon buys, late night takeout. Sound familiar?
Then inflation hit harder. Prices jumped, rent climbed, groceries felt like a luxury. But instead of panicking, he tried something new in what TikTok calls revenge saving. It's not about cutting everything out, it's about fighting back, taking control one small win at a time. He started a low-buy challenge, automated his savings, and within a month, he had over $1,000 saved without earning a dollar more. In this video, we'll break down exactly how he did it and how you can do the same. Because in 2025, saving money isn't boring, it's a power move. Now, here's the thing. Saving money in 2025 isn't the same as it was 5 years ago. Back then, you could stash a few $100 and feel secure. But today, prices move faster than your paycheck. Rent, food, even streaming subscriptions, everything's gone up. The cost of living feels like it's running a marathon, and most people are stuck walking behind it. But this is where revenge saving flips the script. It's not about deprivation or guilt tripping yourself for spending. It's about turning frustration into focus and saying, if the economy is going to play rough, so will I. It's financial self-defense, plain and simple. And the beauty of it, you don't need a finance degree or a six-figure job to start. All you need is awareness, consistency, and a little bit of attitude. The kind that says, I'm not letting inflation win. Over the next few minutes, I'll walk you through a simple system that helped everyday people, students, young professionals, and even families save their first $1,000 faster than they thought possible. No gimmicks, no complicated apps, just smart money moves that actually work in 2025. You've probably heard of revenge spending, that post-pandemic urge where people said, you know what, I've had enough stress, I'm buying the new iPhone, I'm booking that trip. Yeah, that was fun. But in 2025, the mood's flipped. People aren't flexing with purchases anymore. They're flexing with their savings accounts. That's what we call revenge saving. Revenge saving isn't about being cheap or cutting every joy out of life. It's about taking back control when everything around you feels expensive. Gas, rent, groceries, credit cards. It's saying, I can't control inflation, but I can control my wallet. Every dollar you save becomes a small win, a little act of financial rebellion against prices, debt, and that paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. I met someone recently, Sarah, 29 from Austin. She told me last year she was drowning in small expenses, daily coffees, food delivery, those $15 subscriptions she forgot about. So she tried this idea of revenge saving. Instead of buying takeout, she cooked for a week and transferred that $60 straight into a separate savings account. She even labeled it Revenge Fund. In 3 months, she had over $800 sitting there. Same income, same job, just different mindset. That's the key. Revenge saving isn't a spreadsheet, it's a mindset. It's fueled by emotion, frustration with high prices, maybe a little regret from overspending, or just wanting a sense of stability again. But it's also empowering, because instead of letting your frustration turn into another shopping spree, you use that same energy to build something lasting, peace of mind. All right, now that you know what revenge saving really means, let's talk about how to actually start. Because saving money isn't just about cutting coffee or skipping brunch, it's about building a rhythm that sticks. The goal here isn't perfection, it's momentum. Once you see your savings balance grow, even a little, that feeling becomes addictive in the best way possible. Start small with something simple, a low buy week. For 7 days, hit pause on all the little extras, the daily Starbucks, takeout orders, those add to cart moments on Amazon. You don't even have to cancel them forever, just for a week. Track how much you would have spent. Most people are shocked when they realize it's $60 to $100 sitting right there. That's your first win, your first revenge deposit. And seeing that number gives you the motivation to keep going. Next, automate it. Open a separate account. Call it your revenge fund or freedom account, whatever feels good, and set up a daily or weekly auto transfer. $10 a day, 20 every few days, whatever fits your budget. The key is consistency. When money moves automatically, you don't have to fight temptation or remember to save. It just happens in the background, quietly building your financial muscle. Then look for money leaks. The average American has 4 or 5 active subscriptions, and most people don't even use half of them. Go through your bank statement, cancel or pause anything you've forgotten about. It's not glamorous, but freeing up even $25 or $30 a month adds up. Over a year, that's $300 or more. you can redirect into savings or investing without earning a single extra dollar. Another hack that works surprisingly well. Go cash only for a week on personal spending. When you physically hand over money instead of swiping a card, you feel the spend. Studies show people spend about 20% less when they use cash instead of digital payments. It's not about becoming old school, it's about becoming mindful. You'll start asking yourself, do I really need this? And half the time, the answer will be no. And finally, every time extra money comes your way, a tax refund, side gig income, even a random Venmo repayment, treat it as fuel for your revenge fund. Don't overthink it. Just move at least half straight into savings before you can talk yourself out of it. That's how you get results fast. If you do this right, building a $1,000 buffer in 30 days stops being some far-off goal. It becomes a real, measurable win. Revenge saving isn't about restriction. It's about awareness. You start realizing where your money goes, and for the first time, you start feeling in charge. And once you hit that first $1,000 mark, you don't just have savings, you've got proof that you can flip the script. Next, let's talk about what to actually do with that money once it's in your account. How to turn revenge saving into revenge investing. So, you've started revenge saving. You've built that first $1,000 buffer, maybe even more. Now here's the question, what's next? Because revenge saving isn't just about stacking cash, it's about making that cash work for you. Let's be real, keeping all your money sitting in a regular checking account is like parking a sports car and never driving it. You feel safe, sure, but it's not going anywhere. That's where investing comes in. The next stage of your revenge era. Start simple. Move part of your savings into a high-yield savings account. Right now, in the US, those pay around 4 to 5% APY, which is way better than the 0.1% you get from big banks. That's your safe zone. Easy to access, still earning you passive income. Then, once you've got that emergency cushion, start investing small but steady. Use beginner-friendly platforms like Fidelity, Vanguard, SoFi, or Acorns. Focus on low-cost index funds or ETFs. Basically, baskets of top-performing US companies that grow over time. And here's the mindset shift. You're not chasing quick money. You're building quiet wealth. Think of every dollar you invest as a tiny employee that works 24/7 while you sleep. Remember Jenna from earlier? A few months after starting her revenge saving streak, she began putting $25 a week into an S&P 500 ETF. Fast forward a year, her balance isn't huge yet, but it's growing. That's the power of consistency, the small wins that snowball. Revenge saving starts with cutting back. Revenge investing, that's how you level up. You know what's interesting? Revenge saving isn't just about money, it's about mindset. It's psychological. After years of inflation, rising rent, and financial stress, people want to feel in control again. Saving money became more than a financial move. It turned into a statement. You'll see it all over TikTok and Reddit. People sharing screenshots of their savings balances with captions like "Revenge Era Unlocked" or "My Money, My Rules." It's that quiet flex. Not showing off what you bought, but what you kept. There's something powerful about it too. Every time you say no to an impulse buy, you're saying yes to freedom. The freedom to quit a toxic job faster, to handle emergencies without panic, to finally sleep better at night. And it's spreading fast. According to a 2025 survey by Mint, more than 60% of Gen Z and Millennials said they're cutting back spending this year specifically to feel more in control. That's not fear. That's financial empowerment. Revenge saving gives people that small daily win. And once you start seeing results, it changes how you think. You stop chasing the next thing to buy and start chasing the next goal to hit. It's not about being cheap. It's about being strategic. You're not punishing yourself. You're protecting your future.
So here's your challenge. Start your own revenge-saving journey today. You don't need a fancy budget app or a finance degree. Just one decision. Every dollar you save is a small win. Start with a low buy week. Set up a daily auto transfer. And watch how quickly that small change snowballs into real progress. If you hit that $1,000 mark in the next 30 days, you've already done what more than half of Americans say they can't. That's a flex worth posting about. Because in 2025, the smartest move isn't showing off what you bought, it's showing what you built. If you got value from this video, hit that like button, drop a comment with your saving goal, and don't forget to subscribe, because here on Learned Earned, we don't just talk money, we make it make sense.